Yo, what is up? We are back with more Football Manager, and what a game we have. Now, embarrassing loss to Leicester. Let's ignore that for now, though. But Tottenham Hotspur, Champions League quarter-final, Man United, Tottenham again. Depending on how we go for time, may see all three in this episode, maybe just the two. But here we go. I've selected the side already. You will see it. This is what I'm going for. I'm going with the halfback with Tolisso. I'm tempted to push these guys up, but I'm not. YOLO. Okay, I'm going all in. Literally, pretty much. Oh, I forgot to change Wobie to a winger. I am messing up. Okay, that's all right though. I can quickly do that now. Winger on attack for a Wobie. You are just a wing back. Cool. So here we go. Champions League playing Tottenham. This is a big game. It is. It really is a very big game. To get revenge on them. But here we go. Ospina in goal because it is the Champions League, so this is his fixture. So yeah, very exciting game. Very, very exciting game. I'm quickly going to close down my Steam because it shouldn't be open. There we go. But here we go. Nothing really happening. Ozil goes to Bellerin. Bellerin now will bring it forward. First chance of the game may go to us. Vertonghen clears it, but Bellerin will pick it up here. Crosses it in. Easily dealt with by Alderweireld. Dele Alli just boots it upfield. Stones is there though. With Ake and Mustafi back. Alexis Sanchez now. Back to Pulisic. Pulisic. Back to Tolisso. Tolisso to Rashford. Rashford, what can you do for me? Rashford turns. Waits for Wobie. Wobie. Back to Pulisic. Pulisic with a long shot. And what a start that is for Arsenal. 1-0 above Tottenham. We take the lead through a Pulisic long shot. And that's why I love Christian Pulisic. He's got a great nose for goal there from midfield. And really adds this extra layer of depth in terms of our attack. And attacking wise, with the goal scoring nose. And that's why I like Ozil and deep line playmaker. Just so he can pass the ball straight forward. Not as good a finisher as Pulisic. So I really am liking this midfield with Pulisic and Ozil. They just combine so nicely. But here we are. The highlight is loading. How are you all going today? I hope you're going well. Here we are. Wobie here. We'll say that's from Rose. Not so much in a Wobie assist. We'll see what the game engine thinks. No assist. Looks like it was a Rose tackle. That was fortunate. So be a bit lucky. Looked like the attacking formation is helping us out a bit. In terms of just attacking those wings. From memory, the reason I went for it is we've struggled against Tottenham when we actually went to the more defensive shape. So I think going to this more attacking shape will help us keep the ball in our half. I say that. We are susceptible to the counter-attack, but there Ake does very well, but Eriksen picks it up. Now this is where Tottenham is dangerous. They can keep it locked in, and they sound Son Heung-min at the back post. Of a beautiful pass from Eriksen. Not great marking from Bellerin. Not great at all. Should have really closed that down. It was a great pass though by Christian Eriksen. But that's Tottenham's first chance of the day. We'll see it again here. Eriksen, what is going on? Oh, I clicked on some of the advertising in the background. Oops. But here, look, that's a bit of marking at fault, a bit of marking, bit of closing down needed. But here once again, Tottenham are just coming forward on the counter attack. And what is that defending? What is that by Tolisso? That is appalling. He just looks like a lost man there. Lost. With no hope of a future. Now, we need to lock this ball in to our half and look to get some chances on the board. Rose getting a yellow probably. Yes, there's the yellow card for Danny Rose. So we've dominated the ball. But once again, just the second Tottenham come forward, they look better. And they're just getting crosses in. And what is this marking right now? Mustafi just... He would have had it. And then he just jumps behind Harry Kane. I feel so BM'd right now by the game. Like, what is that? My gosh. Look at this. Rose, Mustafi. Watch what he does here. Mustafi. Like, what? What is that? Oh, no. Okay, let's get this goal back. Even it up. Pulisic. Yeah, crosses it in. Iwobi. Why don't we get an easy little touch in the net by their terrible defenders marking? Like, what was that? Mustafi, you're a good defender. I am just bewildered how that happened. Shokradan. Like, what's his marking? 16. And that happened. Oh, gee whiz. Someone tell me down below how that happens. Because tactically, I'm pretty sure. We'll watch this if anything comes of this for now. Ozil plays in Rashford. Rashford gets the shot on. But we look at this. Tight marking always on the striker. So that shouldn't happen. We tie it back up through Rashford there. Nice little pass by Ozil, like I said. Coming forward, we're alright. But it's really in defense. We're struggling a bit. Beautiful. Yeah, this was the kind of game where I'm tempted that I should have got Coquelin. This is a game where I should give Coquelin a good amount of playing time to. Because but Tolisso, that's what I don't get. Tolisso is a good defender. He's a very good defender, actually. So, I'm not really sure what happened there. Not really sure at all. I'm thinking of selling on Nathan Ake. Overpaid for 40. Buying a loosely interested. No, don't let this happen to me. Like, where are you, Ake? Like, Ake, you're... Like, Nathan Ake! That's why I want to sell you, Nathan. Like, where was he in that whole sequence? Like, watch this. Like, he's what is he doing, Nathan Ake? Just Nathan Ake, get off. Oh. And Oxlade-Chamberlain's still injured, so I can't even bring Nathan Ake off this darn pitch. I'm definitely going to tell them that we were awful. Coquelin coming for Tolisso. That's my change right now. Coquelin is going to come in and play a good chunk of game time here. Okay, better improve. I'll tell you that much. Win that Coquelin, well done. Except everyone went for it. Now that it is... Bellerin! Like, just... Our marking has been so poor. Like, that's not an instruction thing, is it? No, use tighter marking. Please, if someone knows how you fix that, tell me. Iwobi needs to come off right now, though. Renee Adelaide in for Iwobi. Iwobi's been awful. Absolutely awful. 3 away goals for Tottenham, my gosh. Stop whinging, Hector. You're playing through it. Oh. Are we even going to get a chance? Like, what is this? Nothing's happening. Nothing. Can we just take a pot shot or something? Just a long shot? That will do. Just shoot the ball. At some point. Here we are. Spurs are going to try and build it up from the back. Wimmer. Plays up to Corona. Ericsson, Song Heung-min. We should be fine here. Kane will grab it. He's going to look across here to Ericsson, no doubt. No, goes back to Song Heung-min. And what are you doing? Shokradan Mustafi has just wandered up into midfield for no reason. Like, what is with our positioning? How do I beat this Spurs team? I do not know. Like, what are you doing, Mustafi? Ozil. He just... I'm lost for words right now. And that is appalling. Like, oh my gosh. I am bewildered. Okay, well now I probably wants to talk. Permatasaka, can you deal with it? Cool. Yeah, so Nathan Ake. There's slight interest from Bayern, so I'm trying to see if I can usher him out the door slightly. So I sent I offer out. I'm definitely overpaid with the 40 million. But yeah, I sent an offer sheet out. Try and get something done. My assistant can go deal with that. But this is the point that I'm in. I don't know how to respond right now, because we've got a very big game against United. So yeah, let's look at the competitions quickly. But basically already out of the Champions League, so that's a rip. Semi-final against Everton for the FA Cup. Looking good in terms of most of our goals. Really, we have to beat United here to still be in the league. So yeah, I'll see you guys in that game, and hopefully we can come back after that. Because like, look at this every single time. Let's go by opposition. Find Tottenham. Look at this, loss. If we just can we look at like history? How can I look at? Let me find a. Can we find a way? I want to know if there's a way where we can see. There's a report coming, so I'll show you guys that when it gets here. But I want to see history against Tottenham, because I know I've struggled, and I don't know why. It's been a very hard matchup, us and Tottenham. Not really sure why as well. So yeah, no offers for Ake, no surprise there. But yeah, it's weird. Juan Mata is unregistered. Wow. United really don't want him. You know what? If we can get him in on a free, I'll take Juan Mata for a free. Why not? Good little player. Move on, Santi Cazorla. He slots in right there as that backup in centre midfield. It'd be decent. Very decent, actually, as a backup. But yeah, I'm just bewildered. Like, that leg, I'm scared. We're going to have to win, and actually win big as well. Because they got 4 away goals. 4 of them. So we're going to have to win by 3 goals. Wow. We got the first as well. And then they just went on a barrage. The way they play is beautiful, and I'm really struggling to match up. Because the way they can just pick apart our defense is... Wow, it's hard. It's very hard. My assistant can deal with that because I'm live. But, yeah, it's a difficult situation, for sure. So here we are, we've got United. We're in a tricky situation now. A very tricky situation, actually. And, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to rotate for this United game, because it's a big game. So, first things first, I'm going to go Petr Cech. Hector Bellerin's injured, so he's going to sit. I am going to go with Tolisso. Actually, no, Brad Smith. I don't want to go Ake. That's how bad his form has been. I'm going to go Brad Smith on the left. Tolisso on the right. I'm going to go Koscielny on the left with Mustafi on the right. Deep lying playmaker is going to be Jarvis suspended still, so I'm going to go with El Nene. Oh, what? No, I want this one. There we go. Deep lying playmaker and defend. So yeah, Tolisso obviously not. Jarvis suspended, so El Nene will have to come in there. In terms of advanced playmaker, I'm going to go with Ozil and Ramsey being my midfield. Out wide, I am going to go with Theo Walcott, then Renee Adelaide, which means that striker is going to be Alexis Sanchez. That's going to mean my first 11 on the bench is going to be David Ospina. Welbs can sit there. Coquelin goes there. Chambers slots in there. Wobie can go there. We'll put Wobes there. Sani Cazorla. Got Lucas here as well, who is wanted by a few clubs. Lucas. I'm gonna try and get this done for Lucas. He's lost all his value, so I'm gonna try and get him out sooner rather than later. He's gonna sit on the bench actually, Lucas. I'm trying to develop him in terms of his versatility right now. So he's training as an advanced playmaker. I'm actually going to tell him that his training isn't good enough because he's regressing. Yeah, cool. There we go. So yeah, this is the team I'm going to go with for this game. Now let's move closer to it and hopefully get a better result than that awful first leg against Tottenham. Because that was woeful. Reject all offers. None of those were good enough. I'm going to re-offer out Lucas for 20 million. I doubt we're going to get 20 million for him, but it's worth to cast out the line, see if we can get any bites. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Off season's around the corner as well, so in terms of players, I'm thinking who to pick up. I'm definitely going to improve my youth squad. Right now, it's just not good enough. I mean, like, we've got a few stars, but in terms of our low-end development, we have not brought through any decent youth prospects in a while. In my 2 years, at least, here, we didn't get really any good intake from the under-18s. Most of it was bought. In fact, I think all of it was bought. Oh no, I lie. Richard Todd was a good one that came in. Very good one, actually. And one I will probably play in the future. Because really, where is he? Richie Todd. We have a hole in our side in terms of just good fullback potentials. And I think bringing him in with a opportunity to develop would be very good for him. So he's probably one I'm looking at next year in terms of just occasional play. Not this year, definitely not ready. But yeah, that's my thought process right now. Here we are. We're against United, and really it's a big game. So here we are. We're playing United at home. So, as you may remember, last time we played United was the EFL Cup. I think 6th round or something like that. And we actually lost to United, which ended my perfect streak of wins. I think before that we were 5 from... Oh no. What was it? 4-4 against United? After that we're now 4-5 in terms of wins. Not just draws. Never drawn against United. We have 4 wins and a loss. And I'd love to get our winning streak back up and going. So United are one of the teams that we do have an edge over in terms of just play, but I don't know why, but gee whiz, Tottenham's been a struggle, and I don't know why. If you have any suggestions of what I can do to pick up and improve against Tottenham, any managerial tweaks, I'd love to know, because I'm at a loss right now. They're picking about our defense. We've got tight marking on, but they're just finding a way through. Occasionally we don't mark right. I think in terms of just crossing play, we need to close down the crosses a bit more. But I'm not sure how I can do that. I'll look into it for next game for sure. Looks like it's only going to be a 2-game epi here. But yeah, like I said, bit of lost for words. Really, we're not doing too well here either. In particular, Sanchez isn't playing well. I don't want to bring Sanchez off because obviously he is our best player. I'm going to bring Mesut Ozil off for Santi Cazorla. That's going to be the move here. Bang. In you come, Santi Cazorla. And I'm tempted to bring Sanchez off now for Lucas. We'll see what happens here. Blind just head back to shore, and United just absolutely killing possession right now. In the second half, Martial will find Herrera, who had an easy shot. He made it an easy shot, and Petr Cech should have done better. And Alexis Sanchez, you're coming off for Lucas, and I don't know how we're getting dominated right now. We're just not getting shots on target. Just shoot the ball, lads. 2 shots is not good enough. Why are people scared to shoot? I'm looking like Arsene Wenger's let's get the perfect goal. I'm gonna say work ball into box. I'm gonna say be more expressive. Maybe that will help us a bit. But Lucas comes in and just poaches that goal. So that's nice. There we go. Lucas there, coming on the first game in an Arsenal shirt for a long time and scores there. Which is very nice to see from Lucas. And really that does a great deal in terms of me wanting to keep him. Because he has to show me he's worth it. Got to get another one though. Ramagnoli heads it up for Ramsey. Ramsey here. Can we get this win? No, what is that, Aaron? Now Tolisso will pick this up. Looking to switch it probably to Brad Smith. That would be the smart play. Which he does do. Which is very nice to see. Now Brad Smith has some space. He goes inside to Adelaide, who doesn't have space. And that's a foul by Herrera. And an ugly one at that. And there's a straight red and he's off the pitch. And it was 2-legged tackle from in behind, I believe. We'll see here. Tolisso here does well. Switches it to Brad Smith. Good pass. Brad Smith goes into Adelaide and 2-legged tackle. Studs up into the back of Adelaide. Deserved a red, I believe. I'm going to stay firm to that. But here we are. Can we get a late goal? I really hope we do, because a win here will be a big boost in terms of just team morale. Be really big. We'll actually close the gap quite substantially. And also make sure we're not at as much risk of getting taken over by Spurs in the league, which would be uglier to see. Cazorla here goes out to Tolisso, who just heads it down to Walcott. Somehow Walcott keeps possession, crosses it in, and it's an own goal by Ramagnoli. Walcott will take credit, but it will go down as another own goal by Ramagnoli, and he's scored a few own goals, hasn't he? I can think of 3 occasions Ramagnoli has scored an own goal playing against us in a United shirt. Gee whiz. Maybe it's the money. Maybe because we were going to sign him last year. Maybe that's why. Maybe we did sign him and he's a secret agent for us. But my gosh. I think I'm going to look back at United. We'll finish off the game. But if I can look back at our history against United, which I will do, I want to see how many own goals Ramagnoli has scored. Because I can think of 2 very clearly. I believe there was a third. Isn't that peculiar? Very interesting. Ramsey here, Cazorla, out wide to Liso, and looks like it's going to end 2-1. So we've managed to take this back here somehow to make it 2-1. The red card, I think it did help, but I also think that slight tactical change was very useful. So there we go. We got the win, which is what we like to see. Now, United team reports for the senior squad last match. I just want to see the history. I don't know why you can't see it. Hold on. So if I went back to Tottenham, can I see the team report now? Squad depth. I just want to see their proper team report. How can I see this? History? That's that. I want to see our history against Tottenham. Is there a way to see that? If you do know, let me know, because I want to see our history against Tottenham. So against United, let's go find Manchester United here. So this is the game. Is that the game we just played? No, this is the game we just played. So 1-2 own goals by Ramagnoli. Look at last year now. Find opposition Manchester United. Okay, that one was by De Gea. So 2 own goals by Ramagnoli and 1 by De Gea. What's an interesting stat that is, ladies and gentlemen. What an interesting stat that is. But nonetheless, a mixed bag really. But my gosh, do we have a hill to climb in the next episode against Tottenham? A very, very big hill to climb. But hey, let's focus on this episode. And it's been up and down. Happy with the 2-1 victory against United, which puts us into third very comfortably. Not very comfortably. 4 points separates us and Tottenham. 6 points separates us and City. But we'll have to... Oh, we've got a game in hand on United as well. So, potentially 3 points between us and United. But that will finish off this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a great day, guys. Until next time. See ya.